Hi, I'm Rodas, and I'm here to talk to you about some of the investment aspects of collecting cars. I'm a wealth advisor with Merrill Lynch, and I wanted to go over constructing a portfolio of collector cars. A lot of times we start to piece together the cars that we're passionate about and don't think about the investment aspects of constructing it, meaning the same way that you would put together a stock or bond portfolio. A lot of the same rules apply to how you can construct a collector car portfolio. And what I mean by that is you can diversify. So for example, we're standing in front of a Shelby GT350 and a Camaro Z28. And if you're going to own both of these cars in the portfolio, it's important to know that both are, of course, American muscle cars, and you're not truly diversifying globally by owning both of these cars. While you may be passionate about both, it might make sense to include something more global into the portfolio if these are the two holdings that you have now. An example of that might be a Ferrari, Aston Martin, a Porsche, something that has more of a global reach. And of course, the reason for that is market values. Market values on the cars are very different depending on the type of car, and certainly depending on if it's a foreign car versus domestic car, and especially in light of the global marketplace now. So you want asset classes that are doing different things at different times. They are not correlated, which is the same way that we on Wall Street construct stock portfolios. We're looking for asset classes that do not correlate to one another. So as you construct a portfolio, again, you want to look at diversifying. You want to look at trends. Haggerty has a great resource online where you can look at trends of different types of cars and see how they don't correlate to each other. When you're selecting a car to add to your portfolio, once you've decided that you want exposure maybe in the American muscle car market or in the foreign exotic car market like a Ferrari, it's always a good idea to look for quality. It doesn't matter what your price range is. If you're going to buy a car, you want to look for a quality car in that space. So if you decide you're going to look for a Z28 Camaro or just a Camaro, then maybe you want the RS Z28. Maybe you should look for a car that has a cross ramp and try and find a high quality car, either something that's been very well restored or something that's very rare if you can. And again, doesn't matter if it's a $10,000 car or a $1 million car. If you can, look for the highest quality house, the highest quality car in that space. Similar to the old adage that you want the best house in the neighborhood to hold up values. So I'm also going to talk a little bit about structuring. Once you decide how you want to construct your portfolio of cars and stay diversified, it's important to make sure that you put it in the right structure. And a lot of us, and I'm a car enthusiast myself and a collector, we often forget that how to hold the cars. Should we put them in our own name? Should we put them in a trust? Should we hold them inside of some sort of dealership? What are the tax advantages of doing each of those? And if you're truly investing in these vehicles, it's important to think about the tax ramifications when you go to sell them, hopefully once they appreciate. So thanks a lot.